back to it. Yeah. Here we are back on day 4, Thursday. Still with Sam. Let's talk about some skeletal findings. That's a good way to hit the ground running.
Sam, do you have DNA results back on the bone found in Griffith Park?
I haven't received the results from SID, but from my years of experience, I have to say that the bone is definitely human. Given the measurements of both the bone and the body found at the park, they're a match.
All right.
Has autopsy occurred on John Doe 7216M?
Yes, John, it was first this morning. The gastrointestinal tract was ruptured as I suspected, and also as I suspected, there was no asphyxiation. The nylons wrapped around the neck were in no way connected to the cause of death. It looks like poisoning. Fluids were taken and sent out.
We're going through the same, kind of feels like we are. But
Sam,
The body is being...
Sam, has anyone
No, John. I have sent a copy of the fingerprints out for a national...
okay, still waiting on that.
Yes, John. The nylon...
Has identification taken place on the John Doe?
No. We've sent the prints out for a national search. There must be someone, somewhere, missing a father, brother, or husband.
Poisoned pantyhose. Best of both worlds, right?
Is there any preliminary report on the fluids?
No, John, they only went out this morning. However, I am not hopeful for a match. You know, John, there are thousands of poisonous substances out there. Many have yet to be identified and cataloged by the scientific community. It's like hunting for a needle in a haystack.
Saying it's hopeless, Sam? Guess it is. All right. Cool. We'll never solve this string of murders. Good to know. All right, one for this episode.
Hello, Russell.
Hey, saw Sherry on the news last night. Well, she's really a nice girl, Detective. I'm sure she didn't mean anything by it.
No jokes?
How do you stop a lawyer from drowning?
I don't know, Russell. How do you?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Take your foot off his head.
Ha ha. Always a pleasure.
See ya, Detective.
I'm really sorry about the newswoman, Detective Carey.
Put me in a bad spot there, Sherry. Real bad.
Sure. Next time, just keep quiet. Don't talk to those people. They'll twist your words around, make your life miserable. Got it?
Got it. Thanks, Detective Carey.
And if you want to push them, you don't have a lieutenant breathing down your neck. I think you should do it. The car just enlarge a little bit right there. Bam, bam, bam. Coroner's office. All right, let's head back to the station. I'm sure we have lots of forms to fill out. Evidence to check in and or ask about. Where is our ID? There it is.
Detective, I'm wearing my ID.
You would...
That's all we gotta do. All right.
You press the button to call the...
What floor was she even on? I don't remember. Is she in the basement, I think, maybe? Possibly. Let's try
You
it.
select the...
Yeah, it's not a very good joke. He's done better. What's her name?
If you want to talk to Chester, get a little...
Right, Chester. She and that...
Hello, Detective. How can I help you?
She and that one guy had a little thing going on. That was fun.
Hello, Chester.
All right, we got a lot to rifle through
Were
here.
you able to find anything out about the glue you sampled?
Yes, Detective. It is an industrial-strength glue which shares properties with the glue found on Hickman's eyes. The problem with tracing the glue is that it's sold all over the city, not just where you found it.
Got some in
we
my
use the
pants
same
right
brand here
now.
at Parker Center.
Yep. She already told me that. How about the bone?
Chester, I wanted a DNA run on the bone I turned into Noble's. What do you have back?
Nothing yet, Carrie. And not to criticize, but you really should have turned that into property.
What'd she say about it?
Nothing yet, Carrie. And not to criticize...
You're right, Chester. However, I also need to find myself a killer.
That's right. First things first, Chester.
Chester, what do you have on John Doe 7216M?
Body fluids have been sent over, but thus far, nothing on toxicology.
How about Jane Doe 1202L? What do you have, Chester?
We haven't received the body fluids from the morgue yet. We're limited on what we can do here, Detective. Unfortunately, we haven't heard back from Quantico on the other samples either. We're at a dead end.
It's not what I want to hear, Chester.
The vehicle the victims were found in, Chester. What did you find?
Their body fluids, their hair, their fingerprints, and red fibers. Other than that, the car was very clean. Too clean. Nothing in the glove box, under the seats, anywhere.
Chester, do you work, just doing the math here, do you work like 10-hour days? That's a very long day. Are you here 10 and a half hours?
Chester, how about Jane Doe 1201K? Anything come back on her? How about fingerprints?
Well, she does have fingerprints.
Yes.
They just don't match anything we have out there for missing people.
Oh. Alright, that everything?
The vehicle...
Their...
Alright. Guess that's everything. Do I have anything to give to her? Guess I don't really. I've been giving my evidence to other people around town. Alright. Thanks, Chester.
Detective Carey, I view your action as sexual harassment and find your behavior objectionable. Please stop touching me.
That's,
Feels just like a wall.
Detective Carey, if you do not stop, I will be forced to report this incident to my supervisor.
We just-
Please stop and end this here and now.
this actually a thing?
Sexual harassment is a violation of federal and state law and city and department policy.
Did we do this before?
Sexual harassment is a violation of... If you...
I think we just kind of go in circles with that.
See you later.
And then see you later.
Pressing the button, you call the
I'm
elevator.
gonna report you. See you later. We still on for the blue note tonight? I don't know why I can't. The shortstop. Alright. Let's see if we need to do any more reports for Hal. I guess we're handsome. It's hard to tell. It really is. Everyone looks like they're like, oh, John's here. Look busy.
Let's
grab one of these forms here.
It's your very... You take a 3...
Okay. Fill this sucker out.
You fill out...
I don't even know what this is for. They did not do a very good job with these forms.
Here you go, Hal.
Sure, Junior.
Why don't you read about what real police work looks like there, Hal? I guess that's everything. Let me guess. You're on the phone again, Lieutenant?
Come in. I'm glad you're here, Carrie. I wanted to talk to you about your newest TV appearance. That stunt in front of the coroner's last night was splashed all over the evening news.
What am I supposed to do?
Obstructing the First Amendment is what they're calling it.
Why'd I come in
I'll
here?
have you know I've already fielded calls from national news bureaus, the mayor, hell, just about anyone in this town who's anybody is called. Carrie, you're going to need to learn to control that temper. I've just about had it with this cowboy crap.
Said that to me last
This
time.
is a directive. You learn to work with the press, not against them. Do you understand
I
me?
didn't touch her this time.
Read my lips. Work with them.
Lieutenant, it's not my fault. I mean, it's that reporter. She's always stirring things up.
It's always in
She's
my
making my
business,
job
Lieutenant.
impossible.
Yeah.
Look, Carrie, it's a reporter's job to report the news. Sometimes that means going after the truth, other times not. What I want to know is there any truth to this killer being a woman?
Possibly. No more questions. I mean, maybe? No more questions. Oh. Yeah.
That's bad news, Carrie. If our killer is a woman, she'll be harder to catch. Not much is known about female serial killers. When this thing goes to trial, if it ever does, the public's sympathies could be swayed by her gender.
What about the
You
fact
watch
that
yourself, Carrie.
she killed?
Any woman as strong, mentally and physically, as this one must be to have committed the crime she has, is quite an adversary. Watch your back.
Especially when I go down from just taking a light stick to the back. Yeah, my money's in the female serial killers camp, but what's going on? Can I not save in that one there? Yeah, whatever.
Enough.
Yep, back on the streets. Don't have to tell me, Lieutenant. Is this how I get out of here? Here we go.
You call the elevator.
That would be refreshing, though, for a change in the context of these games. A female serial killer. Jesse Baines, but with, like, Jesse I.E. Same exact killer in every other way. I'm calling it right now. We're going to use that candy bar we've been carrying around for the entire game to take down the killer. Be like, yes, you could kill me like you've murdered everyone else, and you could keep serial killing, or I could give you this 3-day-old rod bar. And she's like, you're right, detective. You won me over. All right. Other car. I learned my lesson. Show the badge.
Well, tell him McGarrett said, book him, Dano.
Forgot about
You'll
this
know what
guy.
it means.
Book 'em Dano. How's this guy again?
Hey, you whippersnapper.
Forgot about this guy.
Can I help you?
Dano? McGarrett told me to tell you to book him, Dano.
Dano?
He said...
Don't have to crack that code. He steps.
Well, come right in there.
Okay. Thanks.
To examine the car interior, you open the door. Detective, careful where you touch. Detective. There's
no newspaper this time.
SID has been out, right? Were they able to lift any prints? Was there anything left behind? Fibers, hairs?
Hey, you dead-burned whippersnapper! You're making me sound like an eavesdropper. Is that what you think, huh? Is it? Huh?
No, not at all. I thought, that a man in your position would be more than likely to know what the situation was with each car in the lot.
Well, you're right about that, you dead-burned greenhorn. Darn shootin'.
Literally every
I'll tell you about
cliche
SID, I
phrase.
will. They were here for hours. Hours! I'm not fooling you now. And you know something? They didn't find a single print. Zippo. Nada. That there car there is just as clean and shiny as the day it rolled off the old showroom floor. Yes, it is.
Cool.
Has the car's owner been identified and notified that their car is here and is involved in a criminal investigation?
No, sirree, Bob. There wasn't one speck of ID in that car. No registration, no telltale signs of nobody.
Yeah, I didn't see
except
anything
maybe a
either.
ghost owning that car. Now, we're kind of hoping you're going to do a little of that sniffing around, and ain't jealous here.
What can you tell me about what was in the glove box and trunk when the vehicle came in?
Well, nothing. Absolutely nada.
You're unaware of what the contents were?
What are you, just plain dumb as a loco weed? I said nothing. There was nothing in either compartment. Clean as a whistle. Shiny as a new shoe. Nothing. Nada. Rien. Zero. Greenhorn.
I don't know. Maybe that was super funny in like 1993. I have police work to do that. Where's my notepad? What's the,
Looking at the license plate, you discover
Nothing. Oh. Numbers and letters.
you note the license plate number of the vehicle.
Okay. So I don't have to like remember that, right? Too busy for 669ing? Is that how I meant to interpret that? Too busy to be 69ing. I don't know. Interesting. Seems like a by design plate right there. Oh, here's like the lower safes. That's what it is. All right. Anything else? That's it. All right.
Well, once again, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
Hey, that's a big 10 for you, betcha, good buddy. Here at Hollenbeck Tow, we aim to please. Sure do.
My God, I hope there's no more cars that turn up. All right. I guess we gotta run a report on the tags. This is before you could just kind of do it from your car. Oh, every time. Why do you even take it off, John?
Detective,
You attach...
I guess I had a computer for this, didn't I? On the 3rd floor. Yep. Budget was looking just fine in the early 90s.
You select...
Well, if it ain't the boy wonder.
Hal, how are you? What's going on?
I just gave you a report.
My hemorrhoids are acting up, kid. Big flare-up, big flare. Damn job.
I like how comfortable you are around me, Hal.
Your action
I'm
is...
going to use my computer.
Your action... It's your very...
Where is my computer? Oh, wait, I don't have a computer. I'm going to use this computer. Oh, wait, what was my ID? I remember Gunner was the password, but 612. 612. Gunner. Does it have to be all caps? Server Sunny. Alright, let's use the DMV. Ugh, what? Do I really need... You wrote it down. I don't remember what... It was something about 60... Easy 69ing.
Your department issued memorandum book...
Oh my God. So stupid. Go to my own recording and check this out. Rewind here. DMV. All right. It was E. It was a 2 busy 669. ET or E2. Oh, I missed the Y. Missed the Y. That's just 2 biz. There we go. Central District Health Center, Los Angeles County. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm sure we have a new address now.
You call the...
Let's go check it out. See who's missing a car. Yeah, remember when I said we're doing all right in terms of budget? I don't even have my own computer.
You select...
How's everyone supposed to, like, you know, you can't all have a game of Doom or something on that one computer. Like, if there's one save file base. It would get confusing. Hardest part of the game. Probably just have to wait for the elevator to leave. There we go. That's all it was, probably. Just flick me off, whatever your name is. Alright. South Central Impound Lot Parker. There we go. That's new. Hello?
She can't hear you from here.
Oh, okay.
You open the door to social...
Oh, they put like a whole...
May I help you, sir?
They put a whole screen just for that. It's interesting. I am a police officer.
Hello, I'm Detective John Carey,
Doom and
Homicide
Links.
LAPD.
Love
I'd like to
Links.
speak with the person in charge, please.
I'm sorry, Detective. Our manager is out for the week.
Look at her dead
I'm Nora
eyes.
Bittridge. May I help you?
You have dead eyes, Nora. You should help yourself. Ew, it's so creepy. It's very King's Quest 6, and I think I mentioned this in part 1 of this playthrough. But yeah, the demon eyes, genie-like from King's Quest 6. Anyway.
Nora, a car registered to social services has wound up in impound. Its license number is County 2BSY669. Can you tell me whom it's assigned to, please?
Yes, Detective. Just let me look that up. Why, that car is assigned to one of our social workers, a Miss Luella Parker.
Luella. As in the Parker Center, Parker? Oh, no? I'm stupid for asking that question? Okay.
May I speak to Miss Parker, please?
Well, I'm afraid Luella is not in, Detective.
Count of being murdered. Why not?
Is she out on a client call?
No, actually, we don't know where she is. The last time we saw her was Monday, midday.
Uh-oh.
I've tried calling her home, but I get no answer.
Uh-oh.
Does Miss Parker have family we might contact?
Well, I don't believe so, at least not out in California. I think she's alone out here from Chicago.
Sounds like the background of a murderer.
Nora, do you think you could give me a physical description of Miss Parker?
Why, yes. I pride myself on my observation skills. Let's see. Luella is 34 years old. She stands approximately 5 feet 5 inches tall and is overweight, so I would say she weighs around 160 pounds.
Shoe size. She's overweight, so I would say Oh, God. All right.
Nora, what color eyes and hair does Luella have?
Why, black hair and brown eyes, Detective. Luella is black. African American.
Nora, I'd like to look over Luella's office, please.
Why, of course, Detective. If you'll follow me, I'll escort you back to her office.
My demon eyes.
I'll be at my desk, Detective, if you need anything.
She's got her own computer. No justice, man.
The desk is locked. Detective, you really don't have time to read. You need to... This is no time to play Space Quest 5, The Final Frontier.
Any chance to get a plug in. I love that. That guy didn't even do his Colt Soaring Brandy voice acting yet. It's just a woman's desk, Police Quest. Good lord, is this music necessary? Take your stapler.
Detective, don't waste staples.
He uses the same tone whether, like, I don't shoot someone in time or I threaten to shoot someone, or if I try to waste some staples.
Leave the tape. The county doesn't have infinite resources.
What did I just pick up?
It's the latest release from Yo Money. The attached receipt is marked Ragin' Records.
Really? Well, that is serendipitous. I thought you said don't take the tape, by the way. Boom, boom.
It's those small items taken from the workplace that add up to millions.
Got there.
Case number 18908B, Barbie Can. Case number 14434-0, Mitchell Thurman. Case number 1890. Case number 14434-0, Mitchell Thurman. The folders are filled with Luella Parker's case files. The county wouldn't approve of you The paper isn't... The keyboard is nice and springy, or as they say in computer speak, clicky.
Clicky? I've never heard anyone refer to a keyboard as clicky. Alright.
Detective, the county would appreciate it if you used city supplies.
What?
These are not relevant to your case, Gary.
Alright. In case that wasn't everything, let's get a nice little save going here.
Can I help you with anything, Detective?
Maybe.
What do you know about Luella's social life? Does she have a lot of friends? Does she go out after work?
Does she have demon eyes like
Luella's
you?
personal life is just that. Personal. But as far as I can tell, her work is her life. She is very devoted to her job and her clients.
That's sad. Well, that's nice. I went from sad to nice very quickly.
What about boyfriends, Nora? Does Luella have one, or maybe several?
Yo, money,
I wouldn't know
perhaps.
anything about that. I conduct myself in a professional manner and have a strict rule about discussing other people's personal lives.
Just had no problem telling me you found her to be overweight.
What can you tell me
Guess
about
that's not-
Luella's clients or the type of cases she works on?
Luella is assigned clients through the county. She's a family counselor, so she deals with a lot of child custody, abused children, juvenile crime cases, that sort of thing.
Nora, what is a typical workday for Luella? Is she mostly in the office seeing clients?
No, Luella's work takes her out into the field
She
a
out
lot.
murdering or
She has
being
clients
murdered.
who are homebound due to illness, or she needs to examine the environment in which a person lives. She really splits her time, half field, half office.
Nora, do you know of any personal or professional problems Luella might be experiencing?
No, Luella is a private person and she keeps to herself. But I haven't noticed anything unusual in her behavior lately. Detective, Luella is hardworking and probably overworked. She does a lot of field work on her own time to compensate for the county's lack of funds to hire additional staff.
Nora, does your father ever hang out at dockside bars?
Nora, do you know of any personal or professional problems Luella might be experiencing?
No, Luella is a private person and she keeps to herself. But I haven't noticed anything unusual in her behavior lately. Detective, Luella is hardworking and probably overworked.
Nora, what would these files be?
If you found them on Luella's desk, they would be her current cases.
Do you like baseball, Nora? Alright, we gotta go to Ragin' Records, man. Let's head back to the, Hollywood Vine. Always swinging here on Hollywood Vine, judging by the soundtrack. Probably check in on the bitty kitty as well. So, a lady just bought...
How's it going, dude?
Forgot about this guy.
Are you familiar with a rapper by the name of Yo Money? Maybe he's been in your store.
I know who he is, dude. You'd have to be living in a cave not to know who he is.
I met him.
But I don't know him.
He's my friend.
His music doesn't sell too good here.
Basically.
Actually, dude, I don't sell much rap. Mostly R&B, grunge, heavy metal. Mostly everything but rap.
Well then, would you remember selling a Yo Money tape?
About rock,
would
pop,
it
and
stick in your
soul?
mind that you sold some rap?
Dude, nothing sticks in my mind. I'm a product of the 70s.
The hell is that supposed to mean? Did your mom hang out at dockside bars?
A woman by the name of Luella Parker purchased an audio tape of Yo Money's music from this store. Does her name sound familiar?
Nope. Lots of people come through here. Lots of people buy stuff, bring it back. I got stuff coming and going all day long.
This Yo Money tape was found on the desk of Luella Parker, a victim in a homicide case I'm investigating. Your store's receipt was taped to the cassette.
Store policy is exchange only, no cash back. Dude, Yo Money doesn't sell so great here. Your option is to choose something from inside the counter.
Really? Am I actually doing that?
Take a look, dude. See what you'd like.
Why is this part of the game? I feel like we're at Chuck E. Cheese now or something. Alright. Hell yeah. Oh, the painter's brush. Detective Gary, a wise choice.
8-track tapes, drumsticks. Drumsticks?
Ooh, John Kerry likes the drumsticks. Just one? What the hell am I gonna do with that? Not a prodigy. What's the point? I traded a Yo Money, perfectly good Yo Money tape for one drumstick? Jeez.
So this stick is really authentic.
Sure is, dude.
Authentic in what sense? Like it exists? Getting all
Well,
Descartes
thanks.
here.
Sure. No problem, dude.
Dude. Yeah. Do not take a drink every time he says dude or someone calls you
Walk
darling.
this.
You'll be annihilated just from this block alone. Between the Bitty Kitty and this guy's record store, all you hear is dude and darling. Speaking of darling,
You push the door open.
shoot him and take the rest of the drumsticks.
Why, hello there, darling.
Set my own rules. Hi, darling. I'm a drummer now. Interested?
Ah, you a musician. I like a man who can make music. Usually they are very good dancers.
Okay.
Ah, you a musician. I like a man who can make music. You...
I just like that. Remember this
There's
shoe?
no need to show her the shoe again. Creating a shoe display?
Maybe.
Creating a shoe display?
I love all the different lines. Just think of all the ones we're never gonna get to experience. Those guys never leave.
In a place like this, you want to be careful how and who you touch. What few customers are here look too preoccupied to talk to you.
Alright. Where have we not been? The, Third Eye Theater. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, remember, it's closed on Wednesday, so we should be good today. Today being Thursday. He might have demon eyes. It's hard to tell. I'm a cop.
Welcome to the Third Eye Theater. May I help you?
Detective Carey, LAPD.
I know you. I've seen you on television.
That's right, I'm the guy who pushes reporters.
Sir, you're getting the glass all smudgy.
I was trying to grab you.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yes, please come in. Enter to the left. How may I help you?
Sort of has demon eyes. One of the case files was for the stripper, yeah.
Mitchell, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
And
that's all right?
And this is our other guy.
Yes, of course.
Do you know Luella Parker?
Mitchell, do you know someone by the name of Luella Parker?
Oh, it's terrible what happened.
We found Waldo.
It was wrong. Oh.
Wait.
Mitchell, is there something you know that you haven't told me?
Yeah.
Something about Luella?
She was so lovely about it. Oh, she was so lovely. It was so sad.
Murdering people and taking their body parts, Mitchell?
Mitchell, what is so sad? Why don't you calm down and slowly tell me what happened? Hey, Mitchell? Real slow and easy.
My dog, it's horrible. It's horrible what they said.
Again, elaborate?
What about your dog, Mitchell? Did your dog hurt someone? Did your dog hurt Luella? Is that what happened, Mitchell? You can tell me. It's all right.
It's all right.
No. They said, my neighbor said that I hurt my dog, but that I didn't feed him. Luella came to help me, to tell them the truth.
Mitchell, what is the truth? Can you tell me the truth, Mitchell?
My dog is naturally thin. I feed him. I do. A lot. Big, juicy bones.
You feed your dog bones? Is your dog a cartoon character from the 60s?
Mitchell, when was the last time you spoke to Luella?
Is your dog
Do you
Snoopy?
remember?
Maybe a couple of weeks ago. Why are you asking so many questions? Has something happened to Luella?
Luella was found murdered, Mitchell.
Getting weird
I'm looking for the
vibes.
person who killed her.
Oh my! Oh no! Oh my!
Why do I feel like he's about to run?
It's horrible. All this crying has made me thirsty. How about you? Would you like something to drink?
You're gonna poison me. Hell no. That coffee? Why do you have coffee at the movie theater?
Please, have a cup of tea on the house?
No! You think I'm stupid? Everyone's been getting poisoned. Ah, okay.
The tea is refreshing, if not a little bitter.
Why'd it do like a... I was supposed to do that
Don't
sound.
you feel better? I know I do. How about a movie on the house? Everybody deserves a treat once in a while.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot this guy. I'm sorry.
He's definitely weird, but that's not criminal in L.A. It's the norm.
Well said. Alright, fine. Let's let this weirdo poison us and probably leave us passed out in this movie theater. Okay. Sonny Bonds would never do this. I'll just say it right now. Hey, there's, are we watching that one lady's movie where she, like, the monster ate her or whatever? What? Just lots of shots of a woman smoking? What? Is this French? What? Ah!
Wake up! Wake up! You fell asleep. It's time to go now.
Did you just... What the hell?
Go! Please, leave now.
What is going on?
Please go. I have to get ready for the next show. You're falling asleep. Put me behind my schedule.
Schedule of what? Just being weird and drugging people with tea? You're not gonna comment, John Kerry, on how you just passed out during that movie? What is going on right now? Okay. Let's go to the next spot.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.